How Thomas J. Watson Sr. and Charles Ranelagh Flint invented IBM. Every day, we use countless items that we take for granted, from the smartphone in our pocket to the car we drive. One of the most influential inventions in modern history is the computer, and IBM stands out as a company that helped pioneer this technology. From developing the first computer reservation system for airlines to creating the first personal computer, IBM has been at the forefront of technological innovation for over a century, and its impact can be seen in countless industries around the world. Early life. Thomas J. Watson Sr. was born on February 17, 1874 in Campbell, New York, and was raised on a farm. He attended public school until he was 14 years old, at which point he became a salesman for a sewing machine company. Charles Ranelagh Flint was born on January 24, 1850 in Thomaston, Maine. He was the son of a ship captain and grew up in a wealthy family. He attended Amherst College and then went on to Harvard Law School. After law school, he worked as a lawyer and later as a Wall Street financier. Both Watson and Flint were successful businessmen before they came together to found IBM. Flint was known for his ability to spot emerging business opportunities and to bring together talented people to make those opportunities into successful companies. Watson, on the other hand, was known for his salesmanship and his ability to motivate and lead a team. Watson first joined the Computing Tabulating Recording Company, CTR, in 1914, which later became IBM. He quickly rose through the ranks to become the company's president in 1915. Under Watson's leadership, IBM grew into a global technology giant. Flint, who was already retired, became involved with IBM in 1911. When he was asked to help the company raise capital. He eventually became a director of the company and played an instrumental role in helping Watson turn IBM into the successful company that it is today. Challenges faced by Watson Sr. and Charles Ranelagh Flint. Watson Sr. and Charles Ranelagh Flint faced a number of challenges in their efforts to build IBM into a successful company. One of the biggest challenges they faced was the need to merge four separate companies with their own distinct cultures and operations. This required significant effort and coordination to ensure that the different parts of the business could work together effectively. Another challenge was the need to adapt to the rapidly changing technological landscape. IBM was founded at a time when the world was rapidly transitioning from mechanical and analog technologies to digital technologies. This required the company to constantly innovate and invest in new areas, such as computing, electronics, and data processing. IBM also faced challenges related to competition, both from established players in the industry as well as up-and-coming startups. To stay ahead of the competition, Watson Sr. and Flint had to constantly look for new ways to differentiate the company and offer unique value to customers. Overall, Watson Sr. and Flint's ability to navigate these challenges and build a successful and enduring company is a testament to their vision, leadership, and business acumen. How it began. The roots of IBM can be traced back to the year 1911, when Charles Ranelagh Flint created the Computing Tabulating Recording Company, CTR, by merging four other companies and their patents. These companies included Julius Pitt-Trapp Computing Scale, Herman Hollerith's Electric Tabulating Machine, Alexander Day's Dial Recorder, and William Bundy's Time Clocks. Flint's primary aim in forming CTR was to combine the financial resources and technical expertise of the four companies to automate routine business processes, boost productivity, and minimize defects and human errors. CTR's product line ranged from industrial time recorders, tabulators, punched cards, to meat and cheese slicers. Within the first year of operation, CTR earned a revenue of $950,000 from the sale of products made by its constituent companies. In 1914, Flint offered the position of general manager to Thomas Watson Sr., a former executive of National Cash Register, NCR. Watson Sr. had been fired from NCR by CEO John Henry Patterson for his involvement in antitrust violations. Despite initial reservations from CTR's board, Watson Sr. quickly proved his worth and rose through the ranks to become the company's president in just 11 months. Drawing on his experiences at NCR, Watson Sr. introduced Patterson's sales school of business methods at CTR. He also coined the slogan, "Think," which became the company's rallying cry and inspired a culture of integrity, loyalty, and strong relationships between salesmen and customers. IBM's history of innovation. In 1924, Watson Sr. changed the company name from CTR to the International Business Machines, IBM, marking the beginning of a new era in the company's history. In 1949, Watson Sr. established the IBM World Trade Corporation in New York City near the United Nations, which oversaw IBM's operations in various countries. By that time, IBM had sold its machines in 78 countries, generating a revenue of $50 million. In 1952, Watson Jr., who had previously worked as an IBM salesman, succeeded his father as the head of the company after Watson Sr.'s death 4 years later. Under Watson Sr.'s leadership, IBM had become the dominant force in the commercial punch card technology market. However, Watson Jr. had a different vision for IBM's future, which was focused on electronic computers, much to the company's initial apprehension. Despite skepticism from some quarters, IBM's commitment to electronic computers paid off when they won a contract to develop the SAGE, Semi-Automatic Ground Environment System, for the U.S. Air Force in the late 1950s. SAGE was a computerized tracking system that proved to be instrumental in detecting and responding to Soviet air attacks during the Cold War. With computer sales contributing to half of IBM's profits, Watson Jr. believed that the company should concentrate on the computer market. This decision proved successful as IBM's revenue soared to $734 million, more than 3 times higher than Watson Sr.'s all-time high of $214 million in 1950. During this period, IBM's employee Arthur Samuel developed the company's first artificial intelligence on the mass-produced IBM 704 computer. The AI was capable of playing checkers and learning from its own mistakes. In 1956, IBM introduced the IBM 350, a magnetic disk storage device, which was soon commercialized. A journey through technological milestones. In 1957, the development of the Fortran programming language marked a significant shift away from the low-level and mnemonic-intensive assembly language. Fortran's ease of performing numerical computations made it popular in the fields of engineering and scientific research. IBM made several notable advancements during this era. In 1961, they created Sabre, a computer reservation system for American Airlines inspired by the prior SAGE system. This innovative system automated and facilitated flight bookings during the booming airline industry. Additionally, IBM's Selectric line of electric typewriters became a game-changer, dominating the U.S. typewriting market and paving the way for the age of word processors. With a firm hold on the computer market, IBM provided crucial technical support for NASA's space exploration during the space age. In 1964, IBM developed the IBM 360 system mainframes, a family of mainframe computer systems that became successful for 2 key reasons: solid logic technology and a range of models from small to big. This range of options allowed customers to upgrade upwards without advanced programming knowledge or external devices. In 1969, IBM engineer Forrest Berry introduced the idea of magnetic strips on plastic cards capable of storing data. This innovation led to the use of magnetic strips in credit cards, identity cards, and other applications. Finally, in 1972, IBM settled on an 8-bar blue scheme logo designed by graphic designer Paul Rand. The logo reflected IBM's nickname of Big Blue, and this design has remained in use for decades. The IBM PC. In 1974, IBM engineer George Laurer invented the Universal Basic Code, UBC barcode, to automate supermarket checkout systems worldwide. However, in July of 1980, IBM representatives met with Bill Gates of Microsoft for the first time to discuss the development of an operating system for a new personal computer that IBM was working on. Despite an unsuccessful attempt with the IBM 5100, IBM had been watching the growing personal computer market and had considered acquiring Atari's personal computer line. However, IBM ultimately decided to create their own line of personal computers and began working on a new operating system under the code name Project Chess. The computer itself was called Acorn, and a team of 12 engineers led by William C. Lowe assembled in Boca Raton, Florida, to design and build it. On August 12, 1981, IBM released the computer, renamed the IBM PC with the PC standing for personal computer. This marked IBM's popularization of the term PC. The first IBM PC was powered by a 4.77 MHz Intel 8088 microprocessor and had 16 kilobytes of memory, which could be expanded to 256K. It also had one or two 160K floppy disk drives and the option of a color monitor. The price tag began at $1,565, which would equate to nearly $4,000 today. The IBM PC was unique in that it was built using off-the-shelf parts, a departure from previous IBM computers, and was marketed through outside distributors such as Sears and Robux and Computerland. IBM chose to use the Intel chip because they had already acquired the rights to manufacture it. In exchange for IBM giving Intel the rights to their bubble memory technology, Intel allowed IBM to use their Intel 8086 in their DisplayWriter intelligent typewriter. Less than 4 months after the introduction of the IBM PC, Time magazine named the computer Man of the Year. From mainframes to artificial intelligence. To address this, IBM appointed Louis Gerstner Jr. as CEO, who refocused the company on delivering processors, software, and IT solutions. His leadership turned the company's focus away from the belief that mainframe systems would become obsolete. Under his leadership, IBM's revenue rose from $29 billion in 1993 to $168 billion in 2002. In 2005, IBM sold its PC division to Lenovo for $1.25 billion and shifted its focus to artificial intelligence, AI, and software solutions. IBM continued to innovate in the field of AI, and in 2011 unveiled Watson, an AI program that defeated human opponents on the quiz game show Jeopardy! IBM also celebrated its 100th anniversary that year. In 2012, IBM purchased SoftLayer Technologies for $2 billion, and in 2014 began partnerships with Twitter, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, and other companies. Despite the challenges and transformations, IBM has remained a leading innovator in technology over the past several decades. Where are they now? As of 2017, IBM had a global presence with subsidiaries in 177 countries and a workforce of approximately 380,000 employees. Notably, IBM employees have been awarded 5 Nobel Peace Prizes. Today, IBM is actively engaged in researching cloud computing, databases, and artificial intelligence, while also manufacturing and marketing hardware, mainframe computers, processor chips, middleware, and software. With a revenue of $79 billion and an estimated net worth of over $170 billion, IBM remains a leader in the tech industry. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the invention of IBM and gained a greater appreciation for the role this iconic company has played in shaping the world as we know it today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more interesting stories like this.